Hello, hello. We are back once again with another cast of Team Orgless. Let's get you guys on the visual here as well. Welcome, welcome. uh, Let me just get this on the screen for you guys as well. There you go. We'll see the bigs and bans and everything in between. Last game we saw Orgless play on Nuke. It was a very close game. Very nicely played, but unfortunately it was a loss. Now, this game is interesting because the enemy team has had multiple different people go by in the past few days, if I'm not mistaken. So we might see a lot of hockey style CS today, especially from the opponents. Welcome, Lura, welcome. Nothing really much to say about the server picks, you know. It's gonna be something Central European always. I guess I can talk a little bit about the ELO situation on both sides. See here on the cheaty Chavs. On CD Chavs side, we have around 2700 as like the average. And as always, on our Orgless side, or ex Blue Jays Inferno, it's around 2900 average. Thus two Mirage and Nubis are gone. We still got Ancient and Nuke, two very good maps for Orgless, and it is gonna be between those two, and Orgless has the last say in it. Now, are they gonna be confident to pick Nuke into this after yesterday's loss? Not yesterday's, last game's loss? We'll see. Usually it would tell us right away, but nowadays there's this new thing called a lineup. Okay, we are gonna be playing another new game. Beautiful, beautiful. And we're gonna give it a couple of minutes for the server to start, and then we can get into the game as well. Everything should be working fine this stream. No rushing, no no problems with the overlay, hopefully. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna switch to I'm gonna go let my cat outside. Alright, I'm back. There we go. This music has been on repeat in the background here. Something chill going on. There we go. Welcome, welcome. How is everyone's day? While we wait for the server to start up. That was an interesting one. It like loaded in, but then booted me out. Or out that before. There we go. The server is starting up. We'll be able to switch scenes in a bit. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Let's hop on over to the CS scene for you guys as well. And what are you? Application error. Why? Why is there an application? Nothing can ever go right during casting stream. It is the one constant, it seems. Good for me. Thankfully, we have plenty of time. People are still connecting. Alright, there we go. It is now properly showing up here as well. The reason why I was a bit confused about this game in the first place was Chaves has only 3 main players and they keep switching out substitutes in between games. So literally like an hour before the match started, that's when the substitutes showed up on Faceit even. I don't know if they were previously already affiliated with the team or if it's literally that last of a minute bug team. These guys are going through midlife crisis. It will be easy food for boys. I believe so, We saw them play quite decently on Nuke before. It was just a little bit unfortunate. Couldn't get that last push to take them out. But, you know, there is always the danger element of these box stars with that raw aim. Just obliterating any strategy you have. Not saying that our Orgless boys are bad at aiming. Alright, one more player left to join, and then we can get into the 9th round. Alright, it seems like all 5 have connected on both sides, and Team Chaves have readied up. And into the 9th round we go. As per usual, we're gonna be keeping our eye on back first. And see how it goes. Ooh, bit of a team damage right off the bat onto Frost Sarah. And Orgless lining up at the back of Garage. It's inviting these T's into their tomb. One by one, 3D Chaps goes down, and Orgless gets to pick which side they want to start on. See, decided it is gonna be the stronger side, debatably on the nuke map. Ooh. Duly stopped prop for Tacfers and Collider into this pistol round. Let's see if they can pull off something with those. You got quite a heavy ramp stack from the CTs. The T's already outside. Yes, they are. It's 1:30 into the round and they're already going down secret. That is some fast pace coming out of 3D Chaves there. Ryder does get one of the Destiny in lobby, but I mean, Regon made it to single before they crossed. That's the info, 3 people there. Rest of the CTs rotating onto this bomb site as Bobso takes down for Sarah. Those two is rattling off, bringing Ned down to 22 HP. It seems like the T's are slowly gonna blow back out through the vent. Closest players to stop this plant are Collider and Bobso. Collider hearing that bomb plant. Bomb has been planted. 2 players close to him here. Decides to sit in lobby and wait for his teammates to rotate into heaven first. There's a lot of steps around Squeaky. Takes down Ned. Should be ready for the second one as well. It is, but turns his back to him. Sormento gets the tap on the Collider. Now Laughter's with those second pieces of Tulis takes down Ron, leaving it all onto Sarmento with that B250. He actually gets the diffuser! There's 5 seconds left. It was too late! GD Chaves win the round by 1 bullet of a B250. That was quite unfortunate. But 40 instead means extra money in the pocket of Orgless, bringing out 5 MP9s into this round. It seems like they're sticking with 2 ramp at this time. Might want to try going a bit aggressive as the T's already once again down secret at 136. The rotations are faster this time, but I'm not sure if the D's heard it or if this was their game plan all along. But now they're lurking around Garage and outside. I can't say Garage. Garage. How do you say Garage? Wow. Nid takes down Dak first. That was one of the A players left. Now it's all on Gladder here. Oh, I guess the think, but not the kill onto Frostera. Rest of the CTs are down on the speed bomb side, and it might be worth just bringing those 3 MP9s into the next round. Bobso is gonna try and go see if he can get any exits, but every angle is being covered by GD Chavs. Actually, I guess... oh no, that was Regon. He got a think on the run and went down as well. 2 MP9 saved into the next round, and unfortunately not a single kill this round. Now the important thing is that Orgless does not let this impact their mentality. We've seen them being strong throughout many games. I don't believe that's going to be a problem, but it is always a point to keep in mind. As it is going to be just those 2 saved MP9s into this round, trying to create some chaos. Both Bobso and Bimme playing around ramp once again. Is that a suicide I saw for a second? Outside smokes once again for GD, playing around it. Oh, it is a Zeus, and Dagfors has gotten close secret. He might get one here if he gets overlooked. Oh, but the gun just stuck out a little bit too much. Ron takes him down. Here's this outside player. Oh, there's another one here. Goes down to Detson. Once again, just Bimme and Bobso left alive. But at the very least... oh, Bob's actually getting one outside. And Bimme is on the right bomb side here. Gets the first. Boss at the second. It's a 2v2. Both these are currently near vents. They can go to either bomb side. It seems like they're gonna go A. Also, peeking out of main, knows both these have to be stuck on this side. Spots out one. Is he gonna be ready for the close one? Oh, the timing actually working out for one as he just passes by. Beaming all on the Bimme. Gets the first. Does not get the second. Third on the board for GD, but a lot of damage from Orgless. At the very least, the economical damage has been somewhat done. as we go into the first rifle round of this half on the 4th round. And Orgless calling the timeout. Cinematic. One of these days I'll get HLA back and get some cinematic shots as well. But here we go. It is the first round. Orgless are gonna contest that outside control of GD Chaves. Cypher spots out one, but the shot does not connect, unfortunately. Now that the AWP has been heard, it is a little bit slowed down by GD Chaves. Smokes and the war secret, they start to creep once again. Sim is here to receive. Takes down one. Molly's backs off. That's his job done. Now he can just jump spot and play safe. These are quite split. 2 in lobby and 2 going down secret. Sim spots out the head, almost loses. He is. Now the bomb location is known. The 2Ds have caught him down ramp. Bima is about to be wrapped on. Is he aware of it? Here's the steps, turns, gets Frostera, taps onto Destin, do not connect enough, 53 HP left. Into a 3 versus 3 retake as Destiny and Collider. Wow. Instantaneously all 3 of Orgless going down. And 4th on the board for GD Chaves. I believe the last timeout was actually GD Chaves. That was a mistake on my part, as Orgless call a timeout into this round. Now the money situation is not looking good at the moment. But at the same time, you don't want to be giving a lot of rounds onto the T side of Nuke. Seems like a half investment of some pistols and armor coming out into this round. Seems like the plan was to go aggressive into ramp and 3D chance perfectly, expecting it. Mollies and are passively holding it. Plymouth and Dagfish both going down. Bobson might get overlooked here. Wouldn't normally expect 3 people in ramp. Timing does work out enough in favor for Bobson to get down Frostera. Recon actually picks 1 as well. Ladder takes down Nid, and all of a sudden it's a 3 versus 2. And as suddenly as it was a 3 versus 2, it's 1 versus 2. All left onto Bobson with that AK. Gets mollied out as well. Head in the flames, doesn't bother him. Smoke to get out of heaven. As, oh, the offshot misses. Also now knows the location of at least one of those T players. That's the second. Headshot not connecting. Destiny takes down Popso and 5-0. That was quite a competitive round considering we just had pistols, but nonetheless it was a lost round. Outside has been quite profitable for GD Chaves. It seems like this time they're turning it around. Gonna be a fast A hit. At least that's what it seemed like. But the bullets and utility of Orgless has made GD rethink this course of action. And once again, outside smokes this time a lot later though. There is still 3Ts lurking in lobby as Destiny gets Tagfors through the wall. Better makes it to vents. Honestly, as an observer, I still don't know where GD Jazz are gonna end up. They have all this map control. They could go anywhere here. The 3 CTs have rotated down to B, hoping for it to be B. Does not seem to be the case as Recon goes down and the bomb site has been lost. Now the question is going to be, can Orgless save these 3 rifles into the next round? GD have enough money to go hunt, and that is what they're doing currently. Also actually taking the initiative. Takes down Sarmento and Destiny. Seems like the save is gonna be allowed.
Terrorists win.
6-0. Not to say that it's impossible to win Nuke if you don't get a lot of rounds on CT, but at least I like to see a tie half from Orgless. And we need to see some flawless CS coming out of them. Initial mollies to block any bushes. And GD are just playing very passive in lobby. Actually, never mind. One is sneaking out through the smokes outside. But it doesn't amount to anything, thankfully. Seems like ramp is an attack point for GD. Bima and Tagfors here. Hold it down as Recon goes down outside to Ron. Now Tagfors is gonna rotate off this angle. Bima spots out one. Plays around this headshot angle. Gets stinged. Still beaking. Takes down Destiny, but the flying Prostera refrags him. 3v4. As the T's take the B bomb side. Latter is aware of Bravon and he's lurking. Gets him. Falls out a second. The think on Fracera but goes down. Also and Tagfors in a 2 versus 3 situation. Both have guts and some util to play with. dark spot has been overlooked. But it might not... Oh, never mind. Seventh round on the board for GD. It's looking a bit rough. I'm not gonna lie. Orgless calling for his second timeout. Trying to figure out where it's going wrong. In this past 7 rounds, we've seen quite a different type of CS that I expected from GD, considering their amount of substitutes and late minute things. Yeah. They're playing perfectly passive when needed. The outside smokes have put a fear into Orgless. So they can't just overlook them and focus on ramp if they want to. Second timeout for Orgless, just... I wish I could see the chat. I am guessing these are tactical pauses, not anything technical, hopefully. As we go into the 8th round. Recon goes aggressive into outside, but BO1 was expecting it. Just holds the angle, gets the headshot. Early advantage for GD Chaves. Now once again outside smokes, they can slow down, go wherever they want to. It seems like this time Orgless are gonna go aggressive into ramp. Oh, the bomb is here holding it. Bimmed, Ladder and Tigers all each getting 1. Making it 3 versus 2 for 1 and Nid. Who were those outside lurks. There's 1 minute on the board to hold this bomb. Tigers is playing a dangerous angle here. Yo, yeah. Turned his back to Nid. Goes down. At the very least, both these are now known. Ladder. Here's the steps, takes the spray. Hold down the Nid. 34 HP. Molly's out, Ladder. Ladder spraying through the wall, takes him down. Nice 3k to get the first round on the board for Orgless. And man, backwards with that stressful angle. At the very least, it is a point on the board. Something to advance from. Tigers takes a tag down to 15 HP. As a fast outside from GD. It's being played. Recon not getting the spray to the smoke. Goes down to 1 instead. It seems like originally it was a secret play once again, but now that Recon has been killed, the known outside player, they're gonna wrap into CT. His Dagger is gonna be aware of it, just turns away at the last second. Seems to be where he's being crunched on. With a crispy headshot. Ladder takes down 1 before going down, but Bob's actually finding the bomb in Mini. And the second onto Frostera. All of a sudden it's a winnable round. Bimmed Pushing hut or ramp. Gets a good flank timing here. Door is open for him. Headshot onto one. All left to Destiny. And this is gonna come down to timing. So this back goes down, leaving Bim in a 1 versus 1. Oh, and the steps. Destiny knows where you are, goes for the peak, and Bim gets a second headshot of the round to make it 2-7 for Orgless. At the very least, there have been round wins, but man, had they been stressful. And not just stressful to me, it has been stressful on the economy of Orgless. As Dagfors has to play M4 this round. At the very least, GD have been pushed down the pistols, a fast A hit. Gladder and Regon both getting 1. Second from Gladder. There's a lurk through the smoke. Does take down Bobso, but it's just mid left. And a beautifully held A site. Considering what we just saw, I don't think for the rest of the half, which is 2 rounds, we're not gonna be seeing GD attempt another A hit. Most likely back to the bread and butter of outside smokes. One getting back down to 20 HP. Started around. Bit of an early break from Regon. Doesn't find anything. But it does have a second nade to play with. And the timing could be massive here. Oh, just a bit late. At the very least a bit of damage onto those T's crossing. Bomb has made its way down secret. Gone heard that top of mini prop as Bobso takes down Destiny in lobby. Eventually Orgless should start to rotate towards that B bomb side though. Ooh, Regon gets a perfect timing onto 1. Rostera is there to trade frag him though. Now this might come down to Bima alone on this B-bomb side, 1v2. As the door has been opened. Oh, his position is being overlooked. Nice headshot on the Nid. Expecting the second, but seems like Sarmento wanted to team up with the A teammate instead. Hovering around those vents. Does get a kill on the Gladder, and I'm completely missing the action here. 3 versus 1. Bobso doesn't want to rush into this. 2 flashes, Dagfors there to refrag Bobso, and a 4th on the board for Orgless. Seems like they might be looking for an AWP here. Unfortunately, this is not found. But Dagfors has enough money to bring it out himself. Now these 4 rounds we've seen are quite a different story from the first 7 rounds that we saw from Orgas. And I hope they keep up the same attitude. Dagfors going aggressive into ramp with that op. Gets an easy beak onto Sarmento. Decides to actually linger around for a bit. does end up falling back. Once again, a T has made its way into secret. And they heard that off-rotate off of ramp. But that is where they go. Bimme with a perfect timing on the mid. Gets the first but goes down to fraud. Oh, and Fost actually getting tag first as well. Equalizing to a 3v3. Ladder. Nice falling headshot onto one. Can't stop the plant because of the molly. But it is still a man lead for Orgless currently in this retake. Recon. Nice headshot on the poster. All down to Destiny. He gets Clatter and Popso both. But he's been shot down to 4 HP. Just one bullet through the wall. Recon gets him. And a 5th on the board to end the half with 5-7. How many of those? Let's see. Okay, I guess it wasn't as bad. 2 of the rounds won were 1 CT alive. A lot of util being purchased for Orgless on this pistol round. We got 5, okay. We got 5 flashes and a headshot onto Popso to start the round with. A bit unfortunate. Ladder's gonna be popping open this door. And Molly into fake went perfect to flush out the CT player. Ladder takes down the... There's one more CT player here though, gets overlooked. Destiny gets the kill. Now it's become a bit of an awkward fight here as Ladder and Bimme takes down 1 each. Gimme the 2 versus 2 and Bimme is fighting for his life. Mento getting the last kill, 8-5. And it seemed a bit confusing from the start. Accidental headshot onto Bob, so the indecisiveness once the side guy is found. Gonna be a full eco, just a smoke and a flash on Orgless. Into ramp they rush. Good flash on the CT. Spent all his bullets. Does get a USB out, but Recon takes him down. Recon getting a second onto Nid and Dagver's 1 onto Ron as well, and all of a sudden this is a winnable round with just clocks. Come down to the 2. Oh, Recon with an instant headshot onto Destiny. Destiny, whatever his name, Sarmento left in a 1v3 does take down Recon to start it off with. 22 seconds left on the bomb. No kit to play with. Spots out one of the T's. And the round has been won. There's just not enough time. Sarmento's gonna try to save this M4 into the next. If he's even loud. It seems he is as he takes a headshot on the Ladder. But full 5 blocks with no armor leads to a round win for Orgless. That is a perfect second round. Completely destroyed the money of CT side and now they got rifles to play with. It seems like Orgless are gonna dish back out the exact treatment GD gave them. Fast outside smokes, Recon already in secret. Now, stop has been called. The CTs have pushed into lobby. They're gonna know it's a B hit as Glider takes on one outside. Now Bimmer coming into lobby late here might find the perfect timing on the squeaky guy. There's a way. Gets the hot guy instead. But he's ready for one more CT to be here somewhere. Gets wipe on, but MP9 doesn't matter. Bimedex and Lid as well. And now it's just those two CTs who've fast rotated into B left. Bim is spotted out the shoulder, flash, peek, headshot onto Faust. There's a fourth CT in the same angle there. Recon here to help him out. As you might see a beautiful AK or 4K from Bimme coming in. And there we go. Recon spot him out and Bimme ended him. Nice 4K to win the 7th round. Yeah, the money of GD has been completely broken. They're gonna be on full eco. Just a Deagle on one, and that's it. A lot of A util. Here's a player goes in hot here. He just quick swatch as Bob so takes him down with the Mac 10. Ron does get one through the smoke onto Bimme. But most likely that's all they're gonna find this round, as the bomb has been planted. And Glider is already on the hunt. Tankers has his back turned to one of the CTs here. Mike at night. Oh, goes into the corner, so CT actually backs off. Recon, nice 2 kills onto Nid and Sarmento. Frostero somehow got an op from somewhere. When did that happen? Oh, Danvers just dropped this off for an AK, now he's looking for it. Goes down to the bomb, and Frostero somehow manages to profit an op out of the chaos. That is impressive. At the very least, Orgless have enough money to buy whatever they want. As GD call a timeout. 8-8. Alright, timeout over. Investments made. Sarmento with the saved op. Gets full util. Outside smokes coming in from Orgless. As they actually divert their intention into the lobby. Bit of a wall spam going back and forth and passed out onto Dave. Bobso gets one, goes down. All left onto Dagvers and Bimme in a 2v4 as Dagvers has been left alone. On scopes, one takes him down, and the rush did not work out. 9-8. 8-8, yes. At the very least, Orgless do have enough money to get 4 rifles into this round. Make it a fighting chance. Recon once again throwing those outside smokes. I like the strategy, but they haven't implemented fear around it like Cheaty did on the first half as Bobsa goes down to mid through the smoke. And once again, out there is the plan. Ladder goes down to mid. Recon does get one into Destiny, and left onto Dagfors once again. 1v3. Smoke into heaven is gonna block 2 of the CTs. Not for long though, as Sarmento through the smoke, no scope from heaven onto side. Bro thinks he's RJ or something. As the scoreline is 10-8 now. And the money of Orgless is not looking pretty. As I was saying last round before, GD Chaves actually went outside with those secret outside smokes to establish that presence and danger of them actually being there. But so far Orgless have just thrown the smokes and not done anything with them. Therefore GD are not afraid of it. Ladder goes just going through the smoke with the bomb. I think the plan was to go down vent, but bit of a misplay there. Bobson does get one with the clock, but that is all they find this round. 11-8 as guns are once again out on Orgless side. I'd love to see some kind of a secret presence, at least sending 1 or 3s there with the outside smokes. It seems like that is going to be the case. Regon once again throwing the smokes, and this time, or actually, who threw the smokes? Alright. We got 3 Ts lurking around these outside smokes, and there's a fast CT in secret already. Are they gonna be ready for this? Ron takes down Gladders, saw the bomb as well. Perfectly smokes it off. And now 2 Ts are kind of stuck in secret here. Flash into mini, Bobso peeking, but it doesn't find anything. And this is just gonna come down to timings. Dagvers is triggering the secret angle. 2 CTs advancing into it. First headshot. Second on to run as well. Nice correction. 3v4. As Orgless stop once again. Also goes down the mid and outside. Now Sormento takes down Recon as well. Bimmer there to trade frag. 2v2 has the spot out the fake plant. All left onto Frostera. Does have plenty of util and a kit to play with. But Mini gets smoked off, making the entry onto the site quite difficult. Currently, if he does decide to sneak through it, neither of the Ds are looking at it. Bimmer seems to be glancing at it occasionally. But seems like Exec France are gonna be the call. Or maybe not. That was an instant headshot, but Bimmer is there to trade frag and 9th on the board for Orgless. Oof. But I definitely like that play a lot more. Instilling that fear into that seat, like outside smokes. As Dagfer's instant kill onto one, Sarmente does get one back onto Recon outside. Equalizing to a 4v4. But as any CS player would say, that is advantageous for the T's as Dagfers gets the second onto Frontera. I keep calling him a different name every round. But we're just gonna have to go with Sarmente does try to get a pick through the fire, takes 50 HP of damage. It doesn't find anything. Also, gets a kill onto Nid. That was the only P player of the CTs. Destiny. I'm gonna call him Destiny. Destiny and Sarmento are gonna be saving into the next round. Now the loss bonus is not great for GD. Considering they need to reinvest 3 rifles into this round, there is a very good chance of breaking the economy of them. Orgless win this, the 12th should be a lot easier. Ladder throws those outside smokes. Akvers with that open ramp. Just having a bit of a wall standoff. As they start to advance, Sarmento goes down, ready for the second, does not connect though. Now Destiny pushes hot as well, but all of a sudden they're left in a 2 versus 3 and Regon is ready to get the kills. 1v2, 26 HP. And seems like Orgless gonna go the long way around. Actually, they decide to go down bent into B. Ron has made the right call here. Might be low HP, but all it takes are 4 perfectly placed bullets. Here's the glass breaking. Oh, but Molly. Sound has been heard and he's been seen. And Bobso takes him down. 11 to 11. And the money of GD is not looking good. They only have 2 players who can buy into this round. So they might just go for an eco here and play for overtime. Which seems to be the case as BO1 pulls out the Deagle, Destiny 1 as well. Just some light investment into this to try and take the round away. BO1 once again lurking in those outside smokes. Actually, does get behind all the T's, but Dagfers spins around, gets the headshot. That's that danger eliminated. BO1 has been a menace outside. Once again, Orgless just all in a pause, seeing what the CTs are gonna do. Seems like also is gonna try to wrap into heaven. All the CTs are on this A bomb side. Ladder finds one, Postera bait fragging him. Ooh, also hearing the steps below him. Swings out, gets a headshot, Recon takes on Sarmento as well, and just NYD with a P250 and 16 HP left to deny map point for Orgless. Recon takes him down, 11 to 12. And yeah, comeback is real. Especially considering how this game started with 7-0 or 8-0 even. Or 7-0, yeah. This is very nice for Orgless. But we still got one more round to play. Can't relax quite yet. Also jump spotting, seeing if there's any aggression from the CTs. Actually utilizing those outside smokes to lurk around them a bit. Ooh, Recon drops from Mini, goes down to Ron. Ron getting a second on the Bobso. And all of a sudden just Tagfors left in a 1 versus 4 with the AWP. Pulls out the first, gets the kill. And Sarmento is just a tad bit faster. We're going to overtime. We're gonna have to see if Orgless decide to switch it up. We saw them try some fast rushes in a couple of rounds, but neither of them worked. Recon going fast into Mini once again. Dropping down. Ooh, the flash is good. He has not been hurt first and the second. Destin does answer back with one, but Bime is there to refrag. And refrag's going back and forth, all of a sudden 2v2. Oh, nice quick scope from Tagfors and Popso getting the headshot onto one. Getting the first round of overtime for Orgless. Yes, welcome Rich. We are in overtime. Time to see if Orgless keep up this fast pace play that we saw on the first round of overtime. A lot of util being dumped by the CTs. Block any fast rushes this time around. Nonetheless, Recon is making his way down secret. This might be the play here. GD are fully convinced these outside smokes are nothing if there's no flashes being thrown. Orgless have trained them to believe outside smokes mean nothing. Fast into ramp with the flashes. Foss does get first. Bubble Molly into ramp. Burns Sarmento down to 58. As Recon takes down Nid. Foss getting a second before going down to Bobso though. Now getting this bomb planted is gonna be a bit difficult. All the CTs are circling those doors. Nate, I mean, working in favor of Bobso, but enough Tagfors getting a second. All of a sudden 1v1. I don't know what's going on, my voice currently, but it decides to go up vent here. Timing well works out just in time. Molly to block the advancement. But through the fire and the flames he comes. And actually gets the kill onto Daggers. Almost a 1v3. But once again we're equalized 13 to 13. Like I'm losing my ability to speak because all the rounds have been so stressful. There hasn't been many clear-sighted rounds where it's just like, oh yeah, you got 4 guys alive, 1 guy alive on the other side. It's always been like a 1v1 or 2v2. As you see, Orgless putting a lot more T's towards this outside this time around. Bitman just holding for any lobby bushes. As the rest go down secret. There currently is only 1 CT on this B-bomb side here. But that was an audible audio cue, and as more time passes, we are going to be seeing another CT rotate into ramp. That looks good onto the people upside. He's coming in. There's 1 player in dark. Recon takes him down, and a second on the Ned as well. And all of a sudden 3v4. The vent player has already made it into single door. Ooh, Bobso, a bit of a labor spray, but does get the kill on Sarmento. Recon bailing out Bobso there. All left under 1. In a 1v4. That's the first, but time is taken out. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Runs in, dies to Bobso. 13 to 14, half. Now we saw Orgless pull themselves back on the CT side once they, I guess the only way I can say it is played with more confidence towards the outside. It seems like they're gonna keep doing that. Avers doesn't spot anyone, so decides to rotate off it as the outside smokes land. Whoa. Wait. Regan once again. Ooh, Daggers over the smoke, headshot. Oh, and Sarmento gets 2 somehow. Equalizing to a 3v3. Jumping first, gets a 3rd. And now Clatter playing a close position. Does get 1, but goes down the Nid after thinking him. Nid 9 HP, 1v2. An empty pump side. And some time to play with. Should be hearing both of the CTs as they're being loud and proud. Coming down ramp there. Smoke onto single. Molly onto the position of Ned. Doesn't quite connect. 15 seconds. As Daggers sticks it. Oh, the head is visible. Ned. There's a Ned. 9 HP, 1v2 clutch. What? Equalizing to a 14-14. That is gonna sting, but the game is Gonna continue. Egon going aggressive into secret fast. Didn't get spotted by anyone. It seems like GD are gonna be slow with outside smokes once again. This might all come down to Recon here. Molly land doesn't burn him. And a second still doesn't burn him. He's invincible. He is the fireman. His spot might get actually overlooked. After all, if one fire and a second fire doesn't do it, 2 kills from Recon. And a fast rotate from Bime onto this B bomb site. But it seems like he's want to route back onto A. Ladder, pushing the smoke. Sees the barrel, gets the kill onto Destiny. And now it's just Ron and Sarmento left. We're shifting all the way back into lobby. Oh, so it's gonna be the first point of contact. Goes down to the op of Sarmento. Ladder, nice nade, and the second and a headshot onto Ron, leaving Sarmento with 30 HP in a 1 versus 2. Drops down vents. There's a player here. Bimit does not see him in time, but he might be able to stop the plant. Actually, here's the doors open. Pulls out the op and goes down to Bimmer. 15 achieved by Orgless. And a timeout as well called. Just to ease those nerves. Don't want to go into a second overtime here. Cinematic. Look at all those flashes. Alright. Snipers deciding to play in ramp with that off this time. Holds the angle. There are a lot of T's wanting to peek it. Holding for any bushes as well. As a fast outside from Ravon once again actually favors the timing as Regan just went off the angle. And regroup onto this A-bomb side. Oh, and Ravon gets the headshot first. Bima is here to find Rayfrack, but Ravon is feeling it. Just Glatter and Dagfors left to deny second overtime. Ooh, double miss from Sarmento. And she's just being run down, all left on the Glatter in a 1v5. If he pulls it off, this is gonna be legendary. He's got 20 seconds to play with. Oh. Sorry, that laugh just hurt my side. It was an instantaneous headshot from Destiny. Second overtime. Here we go. Backwards, fast peek, into Squeaky, smoke lands, blocks his vision. And unfortunately does not find any outside smokes, and Urban, as always, already in red. Gets the perfect time to cross. Nade shows nothing. It is gonna be a ramp hit. Most likely. And Daggers once again just leaving the angle as the hit comes through. Bimmer gets overlooked, gets one. Destiny answers back onto Daggers. Bimmer running for his life. And now Ravon makes himself known. He's already on B. Gets a second onto Bimmer as well. Regon answering back but going down to 12 HP himself. So deciding to sneak through the smoke. Here's the steps on his left but doesn't check it. Okay. There is a wall. And Tormento. He's too quick. He's too quick. 2 kills onto Regon and Bob. So the first round of second overtime goes to GD Chaves. My lord. The Daggers is getting... He pissed off the, like, god of timings. Just as he stops holding angles, GD Chavs push into them. But this time around, aggressive into hut. With the op. Oh, does not have time to shoot as Destiny takes him down. And one outside taking down Regon as well. And the second through the wall onto Bobso. Just Gladder and Bimmer left. And the T's have all the map control they could ever want and time to play with. Slowly down secret they go. At the very least, Yuto confirms that it is gonna be BB, and the Gladder White Swings does take down one, but going down to Fostera himself, Limit decides to save into the next one. Possibly trying to get the AWP of Actors. Destiny was there to hold it, but goes down. Now Bimmer is gonna have to run for his life, set up in T-spawn, and be ready to be swung. Back down to 20 HP, but still alive. As he takes down fast, but there is another T close. It's around the corner. Flashes. Big whip. Oh, and actually decided to peek into Charmero himself. Denied the saving of the Operino. $15 to 17. As Bimmer decides to take the financial hit, dropping the AWP to Daggers and playing MP9 himself. Ooh, just an 8 HP tag from the AWP of Daggers. And once again he unscoped just before he could shoot the jumping T there. Flash to cross into secret through the smoke's Destiny. Takes down Bobso. Jump spotting. Somehow Daggers is alive. And into Mini instead they route. Ladder here on the A bomb site. Takes down one but going down the nid. Bimmer is here in hut. Seems like he's being a bit overlooked. Guess the planter is aware of the second, but not ready for Sarmento from Mini. Flawless T side from GD. Take it to the third overtime. We're gonna need to see 3 rounds in a row from Orgless. Rough, rough. Rough, rough indeed. But not undoable. Alright, we got outside smokes being thrown. Collider, Ashton, or close in ramp. Takes a nade to the face. Bimmet through the smoke, thinks down mid. All the push points have been smoked off, so Orgless needs to wait a bit, but it seems like they're gonna intend to flash through the smoke. There's CT right close left. Collider takes him down. Sarmento's up. Yeah, it's down 2 lives. Before he's forced off by the molly. 2 CTs already on this P bomb site. On BO1. Oh, Bobso takes out 2 headshots and leaving it in a 1v1 against Sarmento. Oh, it happened all so fast. I couldn't even. Unfortunately, Sarmento gets the kill onto Bobso, and it is gonna be a 19-15 loss for Team Orgless. Man, was it close. Unfortunately, it's gonna be another nuke loss for Team Orgless, but as same as last game before, you know, I saw the vision. I saw good nuke gameplay. Just needs a little bit more oomph to finish it off. And oh wow, this might be Gaster Curse that comeback. Might be. The next game might be, or is not might be, it is a pretty interesting game, as it is going to be against Senshi Esports, previously known as, or at least the owners were previously Ultrac Esports, the team that I casted for many years back, around 3 years back. So that's gonna be fun. And definitely a hard game, as I've seen them play quite decently on the streams. But we are going to be rooting for Orgless. That game is going to be played on Thursday, the 22nd of January. Yes, you will be seeing me on Thursday. Definitely. Starting around the same time as today's game started. 9 PM CET plus 3, I believe. Or CET plus... What is my time? GMT plus 2. Yes. Yeah. I think that's all I have to say for today. I might look into streaming some of my own gameplay of CS. So, you know, if you're interested in seeing some questionable moments, be on the lookout for that. And I will see you all at the very least on Thursday. Bye bye.